So I was searching through my Google Drive, and about 5 years ago I attempted to write my own joke book called A Thoosie Joke Book, and in a nutshell it is a joke book, but all the jokes are for coaster enthusiasts. Anyway, I thought I'd share them with you today. Why is Rougarou the best coaster at Cedar Point? It's flawless. Why do B&M coasters always stay calm? They know how to handle intense situations smoothly. Well, that didn't age well. Why did King Dakar go to therapy? It had launch anxiety. Why was Intamin late to the meeting? Too many reliability issues. What does a dog caller become at SLC? Woof. What do coaster enthusiasts call a day without riding? A major downtime. Why did King Dakar finally retire? It couldn't handle the pressure of being on top anymore. Why do B&M inverts never get lonely? They always have riders hanging out with them. Why does El Toro Ryan like Lego? They have a bunch of blocks. That one's actually quite funny. What is a drunk Thoosie's favourite park? Busch Gardens. What does a Thoosie say when he wants a divorce? Baby, I'm ready to go. What is a coaster enthusiast's favourite store? B&M. Why did the wine feel insecure at Kings Island? It couldn't measure up to the Giga hype. Why did coaster enthusiasts take a day off when Six Flags closed King Dakar? They needed to launch a support group. Why do Six Flags fans always double check their park map? They're just trying to figure out what Goliath they're near. What did Thoosie say after riding Helix? I thought that was a launch coaster. How does a Japanese coaster enthusiast get airtime? Using a Togo stick. Why didn't the streaker get kicked out of Six Flags? He used a flash pass. Okay, that one's another good one. What do you get after riding a Vekoma SLC? A Vekoma. What would Steve Jobs name a coaster credit app? iAppa. What did Thoosie say after riding Helix? I thought that was a launch. Wasn't that a joke in there twice? Why are there bees who are Thoosies? They like buzz bars. What coaster would most likely to be featured in a sitcom? Laugh track. What do you call a drag queen who's a Thoosie? Top bill dragster. What's an enthusiast McDonald's order? A Big Mac. Why do Thoosies hate the doctor? They hate the GP. What coaster has the best head choppers? A B&M invert. Why is everybody upset about California getting a wildfire? The one in Sweden is so good. What do you call a cross between a Vekoma Boomerang and an RMC hybrid? Half bad, half good. Why didn't Thoosies wear masks during COVID? They wanted more air. What's a B&M's fans' biggest fear? The day Intamin starts making smoother transitions. Why is Rougarou the best coaster at Cedar Point? It's flawless. No, I swear we've already had that joke. Why am I repeating jokes? Why do B&M coasters always stay calm? They know how to handle intense situations smoothly. Why do theme parks keep removing Togos? They got to go. How do you get the GP to go to Blackpool? I don't know, it's a big one. What's the scariest thing about riding an SLC? The fact that you chose to ride it. Thousands of enthusiasts flock to Cleveland for the opening day of Steel Vengeance. I don't personally see the point. What's the most terrifying ride at Kennywood? Watch the steel curtain try and open on time. What's an enthusiast's least favourite piece of stationery? A stapler. How do you break up with a coaster enthusiast? Just tell them their favourite ride is overrated. What's the difference between an RMC launch and your internet connection? One's actually reliable. Okay, I think I made a mistake in this joke. I think this is meant to be Six Flags. So I'm going to just go read it how I think it's meant to be. Because again, I read this joke book years ago. Why is Six Flags so good at hide and seek? Because every time you try to find a ride, they've relocated it. How do Thoosies get exercise? They run marathons.